Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at more we need to get out of here stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I took my friend out for a drink. First time she had been out since having her daughter 12 weeks earlier. Had a round, then I went to the restroom. Came back to find her having shots at a table with this random dude. Random dude looked at me and I felt flayed alive. Nothing in his eyes but malice. I grabbed my friend's hand, said loudly, "We are leaving now." We left immediately. I went back the next day to pay the tab we walked out on, and the bartender told me that the same man was arrested for attacking a woman outside of the bar. That's crazy. He totally wanted to do something. Honestly, I do feel like, yes, you can tell a lot from a person by their eyes. You know how some people, they have like emotionless eyes, and it's just like, they're kind of sus. I was walking home and saw a car following me along the street. I was about 17. Got a really bad feeling, so I hopped on the next bus with the plan to change directions and head home at the bus depot down the road. On the bus, I got a text from a guy who stalked me for years on and off, with a picture of my school taken just then and the names and the addresses of two of my friends. I freaked, finally told my parents what was happening, reported it to the police. He'd driven over 100 miles to try and grab me and my friend, and had just missed us because I hopped on the bus and she had gone home early. He got 2.5 years in prison, suspended with orders not to contact any of the girls involved. He immediately broke that order and got another 5 years on top. I'm really glad I got on that bus. Yo! So if she didn't get on the bus, then he would have taken her? That's so scary. In high school, at a very shady friend's house, playing cards in the kitchen, one of the house residents comes running through and out the back door holding several illegal items. He's followed by two roommates also carrying evidence with them, with two cops hot on the heels. The cops chase the roommates at the back door, but one cop stops briefly and tells all of us at the table, "Don't move," before heading out the back door. We're all stunned and look around for a couple seconds before all four of us, without a word being spoken, jump up and run out the front door to a neighbor's, where we lay low for like 3 hours until all the noise passes. I mean, smart, seriously, smart for them to just run away, yes. This is one of those strange events, and I just put it down to pure luck more than anything else. A few of my friends were leaving a house party one night. This was ages ago, when I was in my early 20s, and we were all on the road just having fun. Some of us were drunk and some of us were just high on life. I suddenly got an urge to get off the middle of the road, for apparently no reason. I physically pushed 3 girls off the road with my arms spread and got to the grass bank on the side of the road. The girls were just about to start complaining about me manhandling them, when an idiot teenage driver sped past us in a decked out cheap sports car. We all would have been mowed down if I didn't push everyone off the road. Wow, they all would have been flying if they didn't get off the road. I swear, just don't play on the roads. Don't play anywhere near the roads, near the train tracks. Seriously, it's not worth it. My dad had just bought a new house that wasn't finished being built yet, so we were staying at my grandpa's house for about a month while our new house was being constructed. My sister and I were playing outside when I saw this weird van pull around the corner. I had been taught about creepy white vans in school, so when I saw it, I paid attention and took in the details. Everything except the windshield was tinted. The driver saw us and started to speed up, and I just told my sister we needed to get inside. Right as my sister got up, I looked back at the van and saw a guy open the side sliding door and stare straight at us. We made it inside and locked the door. I peeked through the window and saw the van go slowly by while the guy who opened the side door was scanning the yard. Oh, that's scary. I told my mum when she got home about an hour later, and while she said we were right to play it safe, and we always should, I heard her tell my dad later that it was probably nothing and we let our imagination scare us. It was a new place in a neighborhood we weren't comfortable in, so that must be it, according to my mum. The next morning, my grandpa woke me and my sister up and told us that there were cops down the street and that a little girl had been abducted, and the police wanted us to tell them about the van we saw. Security cameras from a couple houses down saw the van too, and my grandpa's next door neighbor also had security cameras that showed the van drive by with the side door open and a guy hanging out and looking in our yard. We moved into our new house before we got an update, but my grandpa went to church with the couple whose daughter was abducted. The van was found, along with the clothes the daughter had been wearing. Her body was found in the wetlands a few months later. If we hadn't trusted my gut, that would have been my sister and I. That's scary. All these things are really all about timing and your awareness and your feelings and your luck as well. How scary. The fact that he actually came back to do it again to another girl. I feel like maybe if the parents took it seriously and then alerted all the neighbors as well, maybe that wouldn't have happened. They would have kept the little girl inside at all times. Sad. When I was 14 or 15, we had a class trip to a well-known beach a couple states away for a long weekend. One night, I was walking with 3 other girls down the main part of the city and a man approached us. Asked if we liked tattoos. We all said yes and that we would love to get one, but we weren't old enough. He said, oh, we won't worry about that. My guys do tats for anybody, as long as you don't tell on us, and dropped a wink. That's when I started to feel a little leery. He led us down an alley to a little hole in the wall, placed with a big metal door. When he opened the door, there were about 5 guys in there with no light except for a little red light. My whole being said, get the F out now. I screamed, run, and I ran until I got back to the hotel. I'm ashamed I never even looked for the other girls until the next day. A few days later, our class was shown a newspaper article that showed the guy that approached us along with several other men. They were arrested in connection with a sex trafficking ring. Our 14 to 15-year-old selves were almost trafficked. Kids, this is why you never follow a freaking stranger. That's so scary. But seriously, if any freaking adult approaches you and you're a kid and they say, yeah, we can do this for free, we can totally do this for you, you know, if it's too good to be true, it is. So run. Not me, but when my mom was a teenager, she started to date this older guy that my grandma had a really bad feeling about. Not just a I don't like that boy for you thing, but a stay away from him, something's wrong feeling. She tells him not to see him, forbids her, prevents her from going over to his house. One night she sneaks out and goes to meet him. He said it was really important that he see her that night. She gets to his house later, swarmed with cops. She found out he was luring young women to his house and killing them, and had uncovered several remains buried in his yard. I would say she learned a lesson, but my mum is a sweet soul. She's too trusting and gullible because I think she sees the good in people. Luckily, nothing like that has happened again though. What the hell? I mean, I'm glad the cops came at the same time that she was there, because she would have been the next victim. She's too trusting. Seriously? If a guy is really like, I need to meet you right now at night, it's really important. No, send it through text. But obviously I'm assuming this was like back in the day, so there was like no cell phones and stuff, right? But still, no. Tell me in the morning. But see, this is what I mean when I say mums have like the best gut feeling instincts. They just have mummy instincts, alright? They just know. They always know. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!